I love the crew that I work with. The person holding the camera is a girl, and that camera is heavy too. So I don't know, I love the energy that all those girls bring out.
Hey, it's your girl, Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and today we're hanging out with actress and artist Dylan Conrique. Dylan, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's so nice to meet you. First of all, how are you? How is life right now, a few months into 2021?
It's been good. I've just been in Zoom writing sessions, which is different than being in the studio. But I've also just been hanging out with my family at home and my dog. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a little Chihuahua, and then I have a cat. And the cat rules the house. That's how it is.
I have to say, I'm more of a cat person. Do you have a preference?
I don't know. The dog that we have was first my dog, but she doesn't like me. She's not a fan of me. She's a fan of my brother, but not me. The cat is a fan of my mom, so I don't really have my own pet, but the cat is really
the pets funny. Choose the favorites in the family.
Yeah, they have their favorites, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should get my own dog.
So now your background isn't acting, but you're pursuing music. We're going to talk about that. When did you decide that you're like, okay, I actually really want to do music, or have you always done both?
I've always done both. Music was the reason that I came to LA, was mainly the reason. And when I moved here, the acting kind of took over, because I was on like this YouTube series, and then I was doing commercials, and then I had to step back, and I was like, okay, I came here for singing. And then I started just like doing more singing stuff and learning, doing vocal lessons. And then someone from my label saw me on Instagram and called me in for a meeting. And since then I've been signed to them, writing my own music, which I never thought I would ever be able to do.
And not only do people find you on Instagram, so many people are finding you on TikTok. When did you realize that this was a really cool platform, especially for artists?
I absolutely love TikTok. I don't know.
Me too. I'm obsessed.
The humor, everyone's just so open, and I don't know, I just get to be myself and post whatever I want, and people get to see the real side of me on TikTok. So
how much have you grown and evolved, like within your artistry and within the app?
That's crazy, because TikTok was a different name before, and I had that when I was in school.
Yes. Wait, what was the name of it? Do you remember?
It was Musical.ly. I remember I was in my room and I was like doing little TikToks, you know. It was always like fast, so you could tell like it wasn't like in the moment. The TikToks now, I don't know. I do more dancing on TikTok and like just funny videos. So I think before I like planned my hand motions on what I was doing. Now it's like I just do it and then post it.
My question for you is, as a songwriter, how do you get through writer's block?
I would go home with my friends and I'd go experience the high school life, because I left like regular school in 5th grade. I never got to high school. So
wow. Like, so you were like inspired just by like living alongside your friends that were doing these experiences you didn't have. What was like the thing that you felt like was like the coolest thing that maybe you didn't get to have that you got to go back and experience?
Homecoming, for sure. My friends invited me to homecoming, and I went, and it was so much fun.
Did that inspire a song?
Oh yeah, I wrote Homesick, the song that's on my Baby Blue EP. I wrote that song based on the homecoming and the drives. Like me and my friends would get in our cars and we just drive and listen to music in the middle of the night. Like it was just all that stuff.
Let's talk about your new single too. After All is out now. Congratulations. It's such a good song. Tell me a bit behind the inspiration.
I wrote it like I think 6 months ago. It was complicated because I was meeting these new writers off of Zoom, and they're from Sweden, so it was very early in the morning. My brain was barely functioning, and I just hopped on the Zoom call, and they had the first chorus, the "What is a problem after all" line. They had that in the melody down already. I just fell in love with it automatically. I was like, let's take that and let's make the second half a guy so it can be more relatable. Like, let's say if someone relates to a prom, they can relate to something else.
What about it were you like, okay, I feel like this is me?
I am very a homebody. When a friend is asking you to go to a party and you're like, no, I don't want to go, like, what if something bad happens? I do relate to that because I sometimes am afraid to make risks and kind of self-sabotage myself.
Now, I want to go back to your song for a second, because one video I love that you posted on TikTok was the behind the scenes of you shooting for After All and your crew hyping you up.
Oh, yes.
Tell me a little bit about that experience being on set and working with that crew.
I love the crew that I work with. The person holding the camera is a girl, and that camera is heavy too. So I don't know. I love the energy that all those girls bring out. I'm never tired on set because we're always just like screaming and having fun.
Before we go, I want to ask you again about your songwriting process. Do you have a favorite lyric that you've ever written in any one of your songs?
That's so hard. I think it would have to be the good at excuses part. That's the second verse of After All. It says good at excuses, but so bad at telling him what I feel. Because I relate to that so much. I am like, I keep pushing it off, I keep pushing it away and never tell anyone what I feel until I explode.
So this next year, 2021, what else can we look forward to from you? Do you have more music, more acting projects? Give us the rundown.
I have more acting projects. I've just been auditioning at home and things have been going really well. And I also am always writing and I have a bunch of songs that are ready to be put out. So I hope I can do that this year.
Well, we're excited for you. Dylan, thank you so much for being here. So nice to talk with you. So nice to meet you and hang out. Hopefully next time it's in real life in our iHeart studios.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we have an exclusive performance from Dylan Conrique of her new single, After All. Check it out.
Hey, iHeartRadio. It's me, Dylan Conrique, and I'm going to be performing my new song, After All, for you. My friends are addicts to all the late nights up in the hills, but I'm good without it. I want my Friday nights to be chill, but I always start to think, am I out of sync? Can't make up my mind, 'cause now every time around I go ahead and down. Don't wanna miss out. What is a prom after all? I suppose it would be sucky and dull. I suppose it would be lame and boring, or completely wonderful. What is a guy after all? Probably problems and shit I don't need, just lots of X's and no guarantees. But some nights it's all I want. Good at excuses, but so bad at telling him what I feel. Sometimes I'm losing something I could be real, but still every now and then I get up in my head, wonder if he cares. What is a prom after all? I suppose it would be sucky and dull. I suppose it would be lame and boring, or completely wonderful. What is a guy after all? Probably problems and shit I don't need, just lots of X's and no guarantees. But some nights it's all I want. What is a prom after all? I suppose it would be sucky and dull. I suppose it would be lame and boring, or completely wonderful. What is a guy after all? Probably problems and shit I don't need, just lots of X's and no guarantees. But some nights it's all I want. Little bit of heaven, little bit of hell, little bit of heaven. That's how it is after. Little bit of heaven, little bit of hell, little bit of heaven. That's how it is after. Little bit of heaven, little bit of hell, little bit of heaven. That's how it is after. Oh, little bit of heaven, little bit of hell, little bit of heaven. That's how it is after all. Thank you, iHeartRadio. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.